complete history review with my friend here. Ta-da! Take it away!
Right, here we have the first issue in question. This is issue 24, volume 15, with, as I was told to do in the thing, this has got 136 pages. Now, just to inform you, this is the first... Right, this is the first season with Jon Pertwee in. It features Spearhead from Space, Doctor Who and the Silurians, Ambassadors of Death. The first story was written by Robert Holmes, and obviously it features the more Earthbound serial, and the unit story. And of course this was the only season to have the amazing Liz Shaw, who's a brilliant companion and was really amazing in a lot of stories because she was a very bold and exciting character. So that's this one here, and I will just pop this down here. We then have issue 25. We have the complete issue 25. It is volume 24. You can see that bit there. It's quite good. And for those that are interested in page numbers, because you're page people, we have 144 pages. So we have a few more pages in this one. Ooh, a lot more pages. So it's good. Now, this is the second season, I think, with Tom Baker in, but someone can double check, because it starts with Planet of Evil, Pyramids of Mars, Brain of Morbius. This was obviously... Oh, an Invasion of the Androids. This was the season, I think, with... Obviously, was scripted by Robert Holmes. Had a lot more gothic horror. A good example of this is if you look at, for example, Brain of Morbius.
It's an excellent story!
It was an excellent story, and of course, there's a lot of its inspiration to Mary Shelley's...
Frankenstein!
Thank you. And of course, if you think of Pyramids of Mars, and it's the whole mummy thing, again, it's gothic horror, because of course, this was the era, of course, when you had, and I've got to remember what they call them again, the horror genre, but it was a particular name for gothic horror genre. There was a very big gothic horror genre. This was what this era was about, which was brilliant. And of course, it had the amazing and wonderful Liz Sladen, and there were lots of interesting and innovative writers writing lots of innovative and amazing writers.
Hello!
And now we have
This is the end of the review. We hope you liked it. We can also have a look at the artwork on the back, because I know you like to do that.
If you want to do that, Lexi.
Yeah, that's not very helpful. So there you go. And we can also flick through the book, because that's what you guys like to look at. But it's actually really quite difficult to do. It's all colour throughout.
Ooh, hang on, wait a second. I'm missing something.
Alright.
Book smell.
Yeah. It does have that lovely new book
Have
smell.
you sniffed the book?
See, look, there we are. Unit Liz Shaw. Ta-da!
And of course, as I mentioned, the amazing Elizabeth Sladen and Tom Baker, who were a brilliant partnership. And another thing to highlight is...
Let's see. Oh look, there's Bessie. Doctor's card is yellow. This is Jon Pertwee.
Classic Doctor Who console in this image, brilliant, from the era. Classic TARDIS consoles.
So there you go.
Another thing.
Anything else you want to?
Oh, hang on. I've just found cast, crew and credits. So obviously it mentions Tom Baker, Elizabeth Sladen. I'm looking at the credits.
See, look, there we are, bungling out of the TARDIS in colour for the first time. Because remember, this is the first season that had colour.
The 1970s, and we're looking at this must be nearer 1974, possibly 1975 for the second era. Because, of course, Tom Baker's first era was 1974, because he'd finished in 1974, I think. Because, of course, at the end of the 1960s was when he regenerated into Jon Pertwee, because they'd introduced the Time Lords in the War Games.
Yeah, thank you. Let's move it back a bit, because you actually can't see.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You can only see my lips. It's weird,
that was... Sorry about that. We are learning with the whole...
thing, and you're waving your hand.
Yeah, we wave the hands. Anyway, so please like, comment and subscribe. This is our resident Doctor Who expert who I get in for extra special Doctor Who knowledge.
As you do.
As you do. So please like, comment and subscribe. Phil, hold the book.
Please like me.
Don't be so desperate. Bye!
Bye!